everybody, it's Kathy, the self-proclaimed Duchess of Montfort. We explained that a while back, but it just cut it short. I think, I'm pretty sure, after sitting down one day and thinking about, I've lived here my entire life, I think I am the oldest woman on the street, the road. And I don't necessarily mean by age, but I mean have been here the longest. I have been here my entire life, except for I left for 2 years when I got married, and then I came back with 2 kids 2 years later, one 2 years old, just short of 2, and one 2 weeks old. That was quite a move. Anyway, that's the story. But it's just kind of funny. Today we're going to do a bow. It's going to be the simplest bow ever. I'm going to be using this here, which is called a bow dabra, but you don't need one to do it. You can use your hands. I got this a long time ago because I didn't know anything about bow making, and be the first to admit I don't know a lot of what other people know right now. But what you're going to need is a pipe cleaner, a pair of scissors. This is part of the bow maker, the bow dabber. It helps to push down if you have a lot of going on inside that keeps the bow popping up, and it'll help to hold it down. A ruler, and the bow this is what's going to be the bow, the ribbon. This ribbon came from Dollar Store. It's basically, you'll see it probably all over YouTube because it's about the only thing they have. Before they went to $1.25, you used to be able to find a fair variety of ribbon to make bows with, but now you'll find like one style of one width and one style of a smaller width, and then pretty much that's it. And they don't carry that much. If you don't get it probably 6 or 7 weeks before you need it, at least, you won't get it because they don't restock, at least the one that we go to in town. So this is 9 feet, and it is 2 inches? 2.5 inches. And it's Eastery. It's pretty. It's pink and blue and yellow and white. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is, when I make the bow, I should say, I'm going to put it on the lantern. So that will be the reason for the size that I have. And I'm not decorating inside the lantern. I tried doing that, but it just didn't work because the candle doesn't come out. If your candle comes out, you can decorate very easily inside. So I'm going to put your ribbon in and leave yourself just a slight tail. Well, actually, let's do a long tail the first time around. I like doing about 22 inches. So we're going to measure 22 inches. And this is going to be easy on this. This is the kitchen table because there's squares on the table, and the squares are 8 inches. So I'm going to go across 1, 2, 3. That gives me 24. And then I'll back up 2 inches, and I'll have my, I won't even cut it. I'll leave it at 24. Better leave it a little bit longer than to be too short. Because you can always cut it and make it as short as you want, especially when you finish on the end, when you want to either clip your corners off or you want to dovetail. And the most popular thing is dovetailing. At least that's the way I've seen it anyway. So we're going to put this in first. And we're going to go the full 24 inches. So 8, 12, 24. I'm going to cut right here and get the lantern out of the way. we'll go like this. Good, that's it. You leave that in there. Then you decide how large you want your loops to be. I like about, for something this narrow and small on the top, I like about 4 inches. I don't like to go too much further than that. So then you're gonna put down your ribbon and leave about an inch or so that it doesn't slip out of either the bow dabber, or you can, if you're holding them with your fingers. So 4 inches. Got my trusty ruler again. Is get over there, right to the edge on that side, and yeah, let's make sure 8. So we're gonna go 4 inches to the edge here. Then you bring it back. And it helps if you twist it. You usually do have to twist them when they're a different color on the back side, but you can twist it to kind of hold them in place too. So then you're going to go 4 inches on this side. And this isn't too bad for dollar store ribbon, but when you buy your ribbon, make sure you get it wired. Otherwise it's going to flop around. And wired ribbon also, it's a little more expensive, but you need it. Like I said, this is pretty good actually for dollar store ribbon, but you can get it that it just is, you know, it's just not worth it. But you can get your ribbons in Joann's or Michael's, Hobby Lobby. Theirs is pretty good. Sometimes it isn't, but it's I've bought plenty. I've bought plenty of it, and I don't really have any complaints about it. But I do hear people saying they think it's inferior. Yeah, it's got to come in a little bit. Now we're going on our 3rd. So then we gotta do a bow here and twist it. Get over there. Don't even think of giving me a hard time here. And then we got 1, 2, 3 on this side. And that's pretty even. They don't have to be exact, because then that gives them a little bit of dimension. As long as it's where you want it, that's where you can put it. It's your project. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. This will be the 4th one on this side. Bring that out here. That. And this will be the 4th one on this side. And right here. And that was it. That was it for that spool. Take off the tape. And a little bit off the end here. Then you push it down. You get your bar, and that helps you to push it down. And I should have put this in first, but I think I can get it in because it helps you to lift it out. Your pipe cleaner, yeah, it should have gone in first. And now I don't know if I will get it in, but that's okay. If I lift it somewhat, I think I can get it in. Come on. Get in there. Oh, it bent when I went to put it in. Get up there. Go through. Come on. Oh, it's right there. I can pull this out and actually get it to go where I want it to go, I believe. Yes. Okay. So then you pull, this is what makes it a bit easier than when you do it by hand, because when you do it by hand, it's almost like you need 3 hands. But you pull this up like this and pull this up like that and squeeze it like that, and your bow is inside, and hold your first finger and your second finger, and then you can even off your pipe cleaner, and then twist, twist, and twist. Then that's what it's going to look like. Now we're going to put it up here, and we'll turn this around, and we will actually, maybe I'll put it in the ring. Yeah, and that's okay. Yeah, we'll put it like that, and then you can actually move it around. And what you're going to do here, oh yeah, we're going to have to do some work on that. This is time to fluff. So you pull it like this, and you pull it like that, and you pull it forward, and this one up a little higher, and this one like this. You know, you could go on forever fluffing bows, because it depends what your style is, and they never seem to, from every angle, they look different. And I'm sure you'll see that as you're looking at it too. Plus it is kind of, it's leaning, so I think maybe, yeah, I think I'm gonna take it, loosen it up, take the pipe cleaner out of that one side, and then tighten it like this. There we go. Now, I'm going to start over with my loops. But this was 8 loops. You can do as many loops as you want. I just thought that 8 loops was plenty for this. Down like that, or gather these a little bit larger in the back, and then you take your scissors and you take your tail, you fold it in the center, and at the open edges you take your scissors down as far as you want to take it. Yeah, like an inch is probably enough, depending on how big you want your dovetails. And then you go like this, and you have dovetails that look like this. And then you do the same thing on the other side. And you go like this. Now, I like the look of that plain, but you can also, you fold it in half and then pull it forward. Fold it in half, pull it forward. However you want it to look. I like them a little more on the straighter side. I also have a different lantern that I have some dollar store stick-ons where you can just put decorations here. I have an Easter bunny on each side, but I have to get more. I'll show it to you, but I have to get more more decorations. I'll be back in just a second. Don't go away. This is what I meant. Okay, these are stick-ons. And then on the side, I put these little Easter bunnies, the lavender ones. And now I have, once I get more of these to put on, this one will have a matched set. That's nice for Easter. I like, I don't want to say I'm a minimalist, but I think less is more. Christmas, I think everybody kind of tends to overdo with decorations, but this is nice. I might have a couple other things, like I have some bunnies that are meant for Easter that are porcelain, and put them out. But that's about the size of it. So what do you think? You like it? I think it turned out pretty good. Like I said, you can twist and turn these forever. So that'll be all for today. I should be back soon. I'm not exactly sure what we'll be doing, but hopefully it'll be something interesting. Maybe we'll do some cooking next time, and it probably won't be too long, hopefully, when I'll be able to get outside, and we'll go outside and see what's going on in the gardens and see if anything is coming up out of the ground. I did see my daffodils are about yay high, but I didn't check them today, and I'm not sure after the storm. They had a little bit of yellow on them, like they were wanted to open up, and then we had the snowstorm, so I don't know. I might have lost them this year, but we'll see. So thank you so much, and please, if you liked this tutorial, this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. But be kind to one another. It doesn't cost anything at all, I should say. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye now.